watching Discover Allah 7/7s. I'm making this video today replying to the program Question Time, political program Question Time, which was on last night on Thursday, 24th of September 2015 on BBC One. Question Time, replying to this ignorant bigot, American bigot woman that's targeting Saudi Arabia, or the land where the Prophet, peace be upon him, came from, about the refugee crisis and why isn't Saudi Arabia helping out concerning the refugee crisis. This is what she had to say.
In a wider sense, can we ask why it's a European question at all? What is the rest, aside from Turkey taking in 2 million refugees, what is the rest of the world doing? Aside from the desperate situation today during the Hajj, Saudi Arabia has 2 million tents that are already plumbed, they're air-conditioned. Why aren't some of these leaders of these major Islamic countries going, why don't we help out?
Chris Brown.
I think you make an absolutely vital point. And some of the richest countries in the world are doing absolutely nothing, and they should be getting off their backsides and helping, because, I mean...
Now, replying and answering the question of this young woman, why isn't Saudi Arabia helping out concerning the Syrian crisis? And this man saying they should be helping out and all that. First of all, Saudi Arabia doesn't have to do anything if it doesn't choose to, because Saudi Arabia, as you can see, has enough problems when it comes down to managing. It has enough pressure when it comes down to managing the Hajj pilgrimage and the Umrah pilgrimage. The Umrah pilgrimage can happen yearly, throughout the year. 365 days a year, people can come do Umrah. So they have to manage that. Also, the Hajj pilgrimage, the Abrahamic Hajj, which just happened now, just passed by, of Eid al-Adha, of the Abrahamic Eid of Ishmael's sacrifice, Abraham's sacrifice of Ishmael, which was spared. This has 2.2 million people come, and they have to manage this Hajj pilgrimage. Now, when it comes down to this woman she's obviously one of them Christian fanatics, and she's got a problem with Saudi Arabia, because she could have said, why isn't Dubai, Bahrain, Qatar helping out? She targeted Saudi Arabia because Islam. Now, when it comes down to it, Saudi Arabia, first of all, the Saudis are being smart about it, because when it comes down to it, they're under enough pressure as it is, managing the pilgrimage in Mecca and Medina for the Umrah package, for the Umrah pilgrimage, and also for the Hajj pilgrimage. Now, they don't want more pressure or headache. Look what happened concerning the crushing of the people and the crane that fell a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So you can see they're under enough pressure as it is, and they don't have to do anything about it. You see, when they say New York is the city that never sleeps, that's a lie. Mecca, Medina is the city that never sleeps. The two cities that never sleep. Because people are worshipping there 24/7. 365 days a year. No holiday. No weekend off. Yeah. So Saudi Arabia, they know it's not going to benefit society. It's not going to benefit them or the worshippers. And second and lastly, also, should I say, the Syrian crisis, refugee crisis, or other people coming from other countries, they're not on going to Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Bahrain, Qatar. They want to come to Europe or the Americas. Temptation. They got this this love for the worldly life. They're doing anything they can to come to Europe or to the UK afterwards, and to America. And this is the truth of the matter. This is the truth of the matter. So when the woman's trying to say, why aren't they helping out? They're being clever and smart about it because they're under enough pressure as it is, and you shouldn't be saying, why aren't they helping out, first of all? Why? Because we shouldn't have to clean up the mess that Europeans, the Europe nations, NATO, the Europe nations, America and UK has started. They made this mess. They robbed the resources. They messed up those lands. And why should we have to pick up the pieces and clean up the mess? It's like the Palestinians have to clean up the mess of the Europeans, the European nations, for the Holocaust and what happened in World War II. It's not fair. So why? This is the problem with white people or European people. They don't want the same thing to happen to them. Like they've done all the terrorism, and they don't want it to come back to them, and they want to go on like. When it comes down to it, as you can see, they want us to pick up the pieces. They don't contemplate about what they do. You made the mess, you clean up the mess. Don't tell Saudi Arabia or any other countries to clean up the mess or help out. If Saudi Arabia wants to help for the sake of God, yeah, they'll do it. But they're under enough pressure as it is to maintain and stabilize the pilgrimages, the Hajj pilgrimage and the Umrah pilgrimage. For to answer that bigot, American Islamophobe. Yeah, because when it comes down to, she's Islamophobic and she's targeting Saudi Arabia when she could have said, why aren't the Gulf nations, why aren't Dubai, United Arab Emirates or Qatar or Bahrain helping out these rich nations? She could have said that, but she had to target Saudi Arabia. So I thought I'd answer this American lady who's got a problem. We don't have to clean up your mess. You clean up the mess. You made the mess, you bring them into your countries. So I thought I'd answer the question of that woman first of all, and the true city that never sleeps is Mecca and Medina, not New York, and they're maintaining that, and they have to make sure they maintain this place for pilgrimage. Why do we have to compromise our true religion of God? This is what they see our religion as fake, when it's the true religion of God. Christianity is the fake religion. The Catholic Church is the fake religion. I'm going to show you just now how fake it is. That even the Pope has gone to America. He's going to meet Obama, and he done it during the Hajj pilgrimage to show, give it a bit more attention to the Catholic, fake, Roman, pagan, Mithraistic Church. And as you can see, I'll show you. You're going to start laughing, because I'll show you what the Catholic priest said in the news. Just a minute. I'll show you just now.
He came from humble beginnings. He knows what it's like to live among the poor.
Such a huge, diverse crowd. I can't think of another world figure that can pull people out like this.
So as you can see, this Catholic priest said he cannot think or imagine of a world public figure that could bring people together united like this. As you can see, it's a small little gathering compared to the true religion of God, and I'll show you just now.
Such a huge, diverse crowd. I can't think of another world figure that can pull people out like this.
اللهم اكتب للحجاج هذه حجة مبرورة. اللهم واجعل حجهم مبرورا وسعيهم مشكورا. اللهم وردهم إلى أهلهم سالمين غانمين يا رب العالمين. ثم على الحاج أن يقف بها من بعد صلاة الفجر إلى أن يسفر الصبح، يدعو الله ويذكره ويلبي إلى قبل طلوع الشمس، ثم يدفع إلى منى لرمي جمرة العقبة الكبرى. قال تعالى: فإذا أفضتم من عرفات فاذكروا الله عند المشعر الحرام واذكروه كما هداكم وإن كنتم من قبله لمن الضالين ثم أفيضوا من حيث أفاض الناس واستغفروا الله إن الله غفور رحيم. اللهم أكتب للحجاج حجهم، اللهم ويسر لهم أمرهم واجعلهم من العتقاء من النار يا رب العالمين. ها هي مشاهدين الكرام وفود الحجيج تصل إلى مشعر مزدلفة وهم يدعون الله ويبتهلون إليه.
So as you can see, the Catholic priest is wrong. I can think of a world public figure that could pull people in together as one, united, brotherhood, unification of mankind, and that is Islam and the world public figure of the last prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the final prophet. As you can see, there is no movement, there's no unification greater than the Hajj ritual, and this is it. So as you can see, the small amount of people that you could see when the Pope came compared to that who went for Muhammad, peace be upon him, from all walks of life, from all around the world, have come to one place and to worship the Creator alone without any partners. And that's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the God of Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, the tribe of Jacob, Moses, Jesus, and Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon them all. So I figured I'd let you people, I explain to you about the Syrian crisis and concerning the matter why the Saudis cannot let the refugees in, and also when it comes down to the truth of the matter, when it comes down to which religion is the true religion of God, and why Catholic priests are just, the Catholic priest is just chatting rubbish. So this is Discover Allah 7/7. It's come back to Allah. Catholics, come back to God. Jesus is not Mithras. He is not Mithras. Soul of Victus, Sun God, born December 25th, died for the sins of the world, resurrected after 3 days. 90% Mithras, 10% Israelite Messiah, created by Paul, founded, made official religion of the Roman Empire, 4th century by Council of Nicaea and Constantine in the 4th century, who changed the prayer service day to Sunday, the day they worshipped Mithras. This is Discover Allah 7/7's. I'll be back.